Hello, my beauties, and welcome to Mordheim. I am your host, Mordheim Chris, and today I'm not sure what we're going to do. I think we need to finish the wagon. It's pretty much all done, but there are still some things that I want to change. I want to kind of maybe brighten up the whites a little bit and add some extra details on all of the miscellaneous crap. Are you? I hope you're joking. Let me see. Oh, 1, 2, 1, 2. God damn it. Can you hear me now? Yeah. Oh, god damn it. God damn it, White Wolf. Oh. I was like 50-50, is he joking? But I was like, no, he can't be that mean. He can't be joking about the sound. God damn it. Well, that's an amazing start to the show. As I was saying, hello, by the way, White Wolf, good to see you, buddy. I'm feeling kind of finished with the build in general. I'm going to brighten up. There are some details that I've forgotten about. So I think we're just going to just kind of pick out details, and then I'm thinking about... I have to bring out this crap again. Hey Henrik, good to see you, buddy. I might be coming to Oslo in about 2 weeks. November 8th, if I recall correctly. I'm not sure yet, but I'll just have to check some stuff, and I will order tickets tomorrow or during the weekend. When we finish the wagon, I want to continue making this this crap right here, which is the carry case for the Witch Hunter warband. So we have some more stuff going on, but I am kind of out of stuff to do. So I will need to find some new projects so we can keep on building stuff. So those are the plans, at least. Thank you for clipping that, White Wolf. I was just waiting for it. I was wondering what took you so long. Now, let's just get cracking, as they say. Just need to mix some paints here. Yes, you are truly evil. You are one of the most nefarious people I know. White. Okay, this weekend you're at your sister, but it's luckily it's not this weekend, it's the next one. So if you're in Oslo and I make it, feel free to come hang out. I'm going to the Mordheim event. Not to participate, I think, but to just hang out. Maybe get some footage. Hey, Ukelsar, good to see you, buddy. Mr. Monolith, we like to call you. I'm just going to mix a little bit of a white and brown mix to kind of brighten up the white wood. Thank you, Ukel. I just want to kind of finish it now. Need some more white for this. More white in the mix. Maybe even some more. Oh, you meant November 7th. Oh, well, that's a shame. That's a shame. Well, I will be visiting. The plan is at least four visits to Oslo next year. So hopefully we can get something working. Please do DM me some pictures of some white wood. I'm very, very excited. If it turns out you're lying and it's more of a pinkish, purplish wood, I demand a full refund, sir. All right. I'm not sure why I'm using this tiny brush, but trying to make some kind of like lines, like the wood grain. It's a bit watered out. I'm going to add a little bit more white paint to it. This is not very precise, to be completely honest. Just want to brighten it up ever so slightly. It's not perfect. It's actually far from perfect, but that is perfectly fine at this moment. Just wanted to brighten it up ever so slightly. Doesn't have to be. This is not Golden Demon. And speaking of, the Golden Demon is, what is it, this weekend? Does anyone know? Is it it is just around the corner in any case. I've been seeing more and more pieces pop up on Instagram. And I'm really looking forward to seeing them. There is like a zombie giant made by Tom Paints and Builds, which I really, really like. I hope he will get some like a medal, or at least like some one of those high level entry ones. I think he deserves it. It's a great piece. Let me see, Henrik, I have no plans to travel to Sweden after that until next summer, or You're already lying. I'm going to spend a weekend across the border and drink beer, roll dice, and get beaten up in the old world. Well, that sounds lovely. Sounds like a great plan. Yeah, it's Essen Game Fair. Okay, so the Golden Demon is actually at the Essen Game Fair. That's awesome. This just I'm very happy that I brightened up the wood. It does make a big difference. I'm not sure if it shows on cam as well, but it does make a world of difference to the naked eye. Just going to. This is. I'm not doing this technique like very good. I'm just drawing up some lines, trying not to make them super solid, make them break up here and there to kind of imitate like wooden textures. This side is not great. Well, that's fine. The wood grain is what I'm trying to say. Okay, I wouldn't mind going to some of these game fairs, but I think the one in Essen, like it might be too big for me. I don't really have I don't have the need to go to like giant conventions. I would rather go to some like smaller events, like personally. That's more my kind of vibe, I guess. But I'm sure Essen is going to be great. A good old brick pick. Those are sounds quite gnarly. Maybe you're very well equipped, Tikash. Maybe you have a piece downstairs that matches your voice. Oh shit! I'm breaking the wheels while I'm painting. That's not good. And welcome and good evening, buddy. Is there a con called ChillCon? That sounds like. Well, I want like the cons to be chill, but I don't want them to like kind of be called ChillCon because then you kind of have to, like expectations, you know. You just want to go to a con that is chill, not that declares itself as chill, you know. Watching on the train, well, that's fine. You are welcome back anytime. Of course. ChillCon will be my first con. Lol, it better be chill. Where is ChillCon and what is it all about? I haven't heard about it. So my apologies if I was bad-mouthing it. But it has to be chill. If it's called ChillCon, you know, you kind of set the tone already. Let me see, Henrik. It's insanely expensive. I looked up what it would cost to fly there and back, hotel and entry to the fair, and that doesn't include food and other expenses. It was between 10 to 15,000 kroners. Yeah, that is expensive. I assume that's Essen Game Fair you're talking about, Henrik. Yeah, that is not worth it for me. I would much rather travel to Italy or Spain and do some Mordheim tournaments if I'm going to spend my money like that. Like, I don't really care that much about board games and stuff. I think a big part of Essen is board games, if I'm not mistaken. Sheffield, and it's standard con stuff, lol, minis, paint companies, brushes, okay. Noise. That sounds like fun. Apparently the bring and buy stands at ChillCon are mental. Well, yeah, so there are like not professionals, but just normal people setting up shop as well. That sounds like fun, at least in my eyes. See, the wood is getting brighter, if nothing else. I'm not sure how much I'm improving it, but hopefully a little bit. Gonna meet Smalls and Jace. Will be a personalized time. If I disappear, I get fed up. All right. No, I think they are going to treat you like a king. That's my that is my prediction. See, it sounds fun, like meeting people you've only talked to online. That's always fun. I've had a couple of those experiences in my life. Met up with some people from some online forums and stuff. We went to Stockholm and had plenty to drink. It was a great time. It was a terrible, terrible winter in Stockholm, so it was super, super cold. But apart from that, it was all fun and games. It is Europe's largest gaming fair, top 3 in the world, and you will find everything within the gaming hobby. But yes, yeah, I know it's a giant thing, but it's like I would much rather. So say you have like a Mordheim event where you have, let's say, 50 people from that want to play Mordheim. and that is the entire event. I think I would rather go there than to a giant event with 10,000 people and 100 Mordheim people, you know. So even if there are more people that like Mordheim at Essen, I would rather have a bit more concentrated, I guess. I don't want to be diluted by all of these settlers of Catan playing assholes. Settlers of Catan, that's not grim dark enough, you know, or Ticket to Ride. This is what I expect the board games people to do. It's just Settlers of Catan and Ticket to Ride. Sounds about right. I can't imagine pissing anyone off by saying that. All right. I think that should be pretty much all of the white wood. Yes. You are deluded, Captain. Oh. Why is there still... There's a fly buzzing around here. The flies are supposed to be dead. They shouldn't be alive at the moment. Let's see. Oh. Got all messed up. Messy paints, messy paints. All right, so we got the wagon. Yeah. I'll just go over and highlight some of the crap that is some of the wares on the wagon. Let's see, Henrik, but I completely agree with you. I'd rather spend my time and money on a small event. Yeah, you hate people, especially in large crowds. Yeah, I'm not like agoraphobic or anything, but or like afraid of crowds. But I prefer like smaller events and less people. I need some energy. Long day at work. Let's not worry about that. Just I have the social grace of a brick thrown at glass. That's one way of putting it. Let me see, can't I? I want a different blue. No. I'm not bad in social settings by any stretch, but I'm just I used to kind of really like crowds and being with a lot of people. I've just changed over the years, I guess. I am not afraid of crowds. That's you heard me correctly. Crowds, though, I'm super afraid of crowds. But crowds, those the guys I can handle. Today, I had a colleague telling me how it's their 10th year with the company, and my response was to tell them if I was in charge, they wouldn't make 11. Well, that's maybe that's what keeps them motivated. It's they really want to impress you, White Wolf. You know, so that's maybe the only thing keeping them going. You know, maybe you have saved a life. at least save the colleague from not quitting. Now, I'm not sure if you were joking or if you were actually just being brutally honest. So that might change my perception. Just kind of semi-stippling, lazy stippling. I'm not sure if I can even call it stippling. Maybe it is. Just dabbing some blues down. This really doesn't have to be perfect, but it's just nice to have just some different shades of blue and not just the base coat. The base coat is kind of just really, really damn boring, if you ask me. Brutally honest. Well, how did they take it? Did they think you were serious, or did they take it as a joke? That's the big question. Yes, let's pivot into some cutting machine book talk, baby. They took it as a joke. Well, there you go. No harm done. That's so maybe you see it as poor grace, but maybe that person thinks you're like the funny guy at work, you know? Maybe it works in your favor. You should consider it. Yeah. Oh. Oh, you shouldn't aim for harm. You shouldn't be. Don't be cruel, White Wolf. Even if people deserve it, maybe they have some struggles, you know. Maybe they are just suffering from assholiosis. They might be a distant relative of Jellymoon. They have terminal assholiosis. When you say cutting machine, my thoughts go to a polar paper cutter. But I assume it's your new foil cutter. Well, you guys should get a room with all of your paper talk. I'm not sure if it's worth trying to make these bottles more shiny. I'm just going to give it a half-assed try. It's a GY flatbed, cuts acrylic, foam boards, aluminium, composite, etc., etc. That sounds lovely. I'm very excited for you. And now I feel bad for your co-worker. The 10th anniversary, and you tell them that they are shit. Oh, that's very good. I think this will be worth it. It's not a lot of time, and it does make the bottles look a bit better. I don't want them to be completely flat, because completely flat is completely boring. So, I hate to ask you guys, but do you have any suggestions for what I should what do you want to see me build? I haven't really prepared anything else but the wagon and the stupid carry case, but the carry case the carry case is a carry case, it's not super exciting. A steam-powered space rocket. Well, for what system do you want me to make it for? I am thinking about making some Necromunda stuff, but I don't know the rules of Necromunda. So I'm afraid I'll just make something that's not very functional. But it would be fun to just make just something, I guess, something Necromunda-ish. Yeah, maybe I should make some more stuff for Mordheim. I don't... Maybe I should just make some stuff. I don't know. I really don't know. I kind of liked working with on the wagon because it's like a small project, so it doesn't take up the entire studio, I guess. I do indeed have the maximum amount of legs. That's these are not the correct colors. I need some different greens. Maybe dark green. That's something that I want to do. I do want to breed. Breeding is the best. It's I can't believe that nature made procreating, I mean, so enjoyable. Makes no sense. Makes no sense. Now we end up with a bunch of idiots all around. Oh well, oh well. Oh, these bottles. Oh. I really need to get to do some more painting. I'll try to get a nice setup at home so I can paint on stream and see if I can't level up. But I'm going to shit my pants if I have to actually try to paint my best while people are watching. You know, that's really scary. I am not very confident in my painting abilities. But I guess there is that's one way to learn. All right. Starting to feel like we are reaching the end. Have you seen your boxer shorts, Henrik? Let me see if I can't. They are white with some red dots on them. I hope you can see that they are supposed to be hearts. If not, I'm sorry, buddy. I did my best. They are dedicated to you. They are yours. So if you ever stop by, you always have a fresh pair of underwear at your buddy Mordheim's place. Now let's see. I'm gonna do some washing to dirty up some stuff again. I'm using what's it called? Tagore Rage Shade something. Yeah, Targore Rage Shade. It's it's no Agrax Earthshade, but it is decent. It's a bit reddish. So well, who cares? I'll just wash stuff again. Some of it is looking a bit too clean. This is not something I really endorse, just washing stuff, but it's Mordheim and it's a terrain piece. I can't really be knocking myself too much for not perfecting it. Not even trying to perfect it, to be honest. I think we are very close to being done with this. I think we are really close. Now let's just need some buff leather. Just gotta add, oh, I need to shake this. Gonna mix a little bit of gray and some light brown. Let's see if we can get a nice color going. Or not nice, I kind of want it to be unnice, I guess. Just want to pick out some some details that are going to be like a bit cloth-ish, like the string on the crossbow here. Yeah, it's not huge, but it does kind of break it up slightly, and I think it's a nice, just breaking up all the browns and all the other stuff. Let's see, there's also this rope behind. I'm sorry, I will try to get it in focus and get my brush out of the way. This is yeah, looks fine. Just break it up so there is like a little bit of gap where the dark brown is showing, so it kind of just makes it like, it looks like rope, and it gives it like natural shading. And maybe we'll just highlight up some of the leather on the sword here. I think that should pretty much do it. And now just this. It's kind of like a curtain, just a cover in front into the window into the wagon. Like a flap almost. Not bothering with painting all of it. Just kind of leaving a lot of the dark brown still shining through. Make it dirty and worn out, I guess. So there we go. It's a wagon. Ta-da! And that's it. Please applaud. My wagon is done. I always feel kind of empty after finishing stuff. But well, yeah, it's fine. I will. Let's see if we can't put it. Let's put it here. Is that? Oh, maybe we can put it here instead, or it used to be. It's kind of like a fun piece that you can plump down. I might just use it as like, what you call it, scatter terrain, if I need something big to block. There is also some playability with it. You can actually, there is like a ladder that you can climb up on the balcony. You can actually get a semi-decent position, you know. So that's something. I like how it turned out. Really enjoyed the shingles, courtesy of one Henrik. Thank you so much for the pre-cut shingles. You saved me what might as well just be an eternity. I'm trying to... A power cable. I just want to plug it down. Thank you so much, English gentlemen. I'm happy you like it. It was a fun little project to do, and I had to get it out of the way. Just exactly why, I'm not sure. Because now that it's out of the way, I don't know what to do. But we always have this this crap. It's my carry case. So let's just continue doing some work on it. That's my suggestion. So I want to paint up these walls. And I want to just prime this one, and I can add some torches or whatever I want to in the future. I can do that later. I have the feeling that you will never need to send me more shingles ever, but you never know. You never know. I really do appreciate it. It was a tremendous help. Now I just need to get some bits and pieces to prime this this wall with. So be right back. Da-da-da. Oops. And we just need some black paint, and I think we're good. All right. I am now back. Let's see. I'm not going to make too much of this mix because it's not a very big area, but I'm going to start with some wood glue, or aka the hobby juice, because we all love it so much. It's the best product. I wish I could just make, if I can make stuff purely out of hobby juice, I would. It's the best. It really is. Now let's add a little bit of sand for my amazing shaker. I'm going in left-handed, by the way. Oh, that's more than enough sand. Let's just plump some black paint in, and maybe some more. I think that should do it. I will do a tiny dash of water. Try not to go overboard. Yeah. Let's see how this turns out. One of the advantages of making stuff with coffee stir sticks and popsicle sticks is you always have something in hand to mix, you know. Sometimes I also mix in some wall filler, but I don't think we have to do that for this. It should be strong enough anyway. It's not going to be for a gaming table, you know. It's just for the display case. There is plenty of glue and sand, and also there's the paint, which it kind of, it all adds up. My apologies for that. I'm not sure why I move, because the mic is attached to me, so the mic follows me regardless. It's just habit, I guess. The top shouldn't be showing, but I would rather have it be black than pink, just in case anything sticks out. I think makes sense, because the pink foam is really ugly, especially in this setting when everything else is so dark and grimy. Just stands out like a very sore thumb. Oh, let's see. I will also spray this with a dark brown. I really like to get into the cracks. All right, so now we have the wall. It's all primed, I guess. I also have like a light inside. Let's see. Oh, you can see. I can turn on the light, and the display case will kind of, yeah, light up a little bit. And not for illumination's sake. It's more for the atmosphere, more than anything else. Let's see. It's time to paint this stuff and also this stuff. Just how are we going to do this? I'm starting out with some typhus corrosion. I want these windows, I want to be kind of like metal, rusty metal, because why not? It's an easy effect, and it adds some much needed color to this drab world that I have created. Pretty much everything is brown or beige or black, you know. So just a tiny little dash of rust, like orange rust or some verdigris. It really like packs a punch. Looks really, it really pops, because it has so few colors to compete with. Now let's see. Should I do the wood? I usually do the wood first, and then I do the other stuff. Now, why mess with a winning formula? I think I will keep on doing that. And I will do my normal wood, which is just a raw sienna, dry brushed over raw umber, which is the raw umber is the primer I use. It's like a dark brown. Lovely color in my opinion. Now we are just going to be dry brushing over it. I'm using a small Army Painter Masterclass miniature dry brush for this. I'm not sure if it's really Masterclass, to be honest, but it does the job. And this one had a little bit of clay. Let's do this one first. And I'm going against the grain. The grain is going down, so I'm going like from side to side to pick out the wood grain. I am a very messy person. I'm not very good at organizing or preparing. So this is not necessarily the best way to do anything, but this is the way I do it regardless. I am on like at least I think about becoming better organized. I haven't really gotten there yet, but I am at least thinking about it and feeling bad about not being organized. So that is something, I guess. Now, should I make this window metal as well? Maybe I think I should, just to have it a bit more exciting. So let's do that after completing the wood here. The weather is absolutely terrible. It's just been raining for days now. It's windy, rainy. So autumn is truly here now. I much prefer like the late summer, early autumn. That is the perfect time for me, like with regards to temperature and dry weather, etc. It's also like what I envision for like the Mordheim board. It's set in early autumn. Right, I'm not sure if you can really see it, but the color is kind of building up. And it looks, I think it looks really nice when it's over the dark brown. I'm going to quickly just get some typhus corrosion on the other window as well. My initial plan was to keep it wood, or make it painted like it's wood. It doesn't have much of a wooden texture, and also I think it's going to look better with some rust on it. Let's see how that ends up. There is a bit of texture to the typhus corrosion paint. And it's also this lovely dark brown base color for your rust, which I think looks rather nice. Hey Demon Slayer, welcome back. Happy to see you. Let's see, Tekash, today's weather was objectively the dildoest it has been all year. But therefore also the start of black metal season. Yeah, you kind of, it is a bit more like the season, or like the mood, I guess, for some darker kind of music. And Demon Slayer, are you air dry clay gang or oven dry one piece poly play gang? I am 100% in the air dry clay gang. I do not own any oven dried clay, and I'm not knocking it, but I haven't used it. I don't have any experience with it. I'm sure it's perfectly fine, but it's not something that I just haven't used it, which is the only reason. Air drying clay is also super easy because you can just attach it to the buildings and it will clay. It won't clay. It will stay and it will just dry and do what you want it to. Is what I'm trying to say. But my mouth does not work so good. Now let's go back to dry brushing some wood. Just slapping the wood with the dry brush. Not building up a whole lot. The raw sienna, it's not super opaque. It has nice coverage, but it's I can recommend going over a couple of times if you are not happy with how the color is building up, you know. Just do it again. It's luckily it's that easy. You can just do the same, but just another time, you know. That is easy peasy. Pretty much everything I do is easy, and it has to be, because that's how I'm able to do it. Will it clay? The most important test of the clay pottery spin-off? Yes. Forged in fire, or forged in air drying. I absolutely love Forged in Fire. It's I'm not even going to say guilty pleasure. It's just a pleasure. I love that show in all its cheesiness, and it makes me realize how much I miss the Deadliest Warrior program that we used to get, with all of the matchups, and they were checking out the weapons, etc. It's like the most dude bro man program ever, but it was fun. I really did enjoy it. And it annoys the hell out of me that I actually cared about who won. There was like an episode with a Viking versus like a samurai, and they made the samurai win by like the tiniest of margins, and I got kind of upset because I wanted the Viking to win so bad, and it's so stupid. But I got you know, feelings got the better of me, and started caring, you know. Really stupid, but yeah, fun show. Will it chill? Okay, how borderline of Germanic English accent. I'll be back when Twitch is less temperamental. Okay, hope to see you soon and have a nice evening. I hope you will be back so we can discuss some more Deadliest Warrior and Forged in Fire, because I'm very excited about those two things right now. Will it chill? It will always chill here. Tikash, we are doing a chill build stream, chill paints. Everything is chill today. Whoops. I will get my stir stick out. Let's mix a little bit of paint. I don't want to add too much white because it's super easy to make it too chalky and too bright. I think we can add a little bit more. And just a little bit more, I think. Yeah. This should do it. It's really easy to go overboard because you want it to be nice and bright, the wood. But it's very easy to make it look kind of chalky, and I did that on quite a bit of the Mordheim terrain. So I try to keep that in mind. But I'm also prone to make the same mistakes over and over again. So let's see how it's going to turn out. Yeah, I think this is, yeah, this should be decent. Don't need to go much brighter than this. And just slowly, just building it up. Yeah, I think that's fine. Might do a very light dry brush with an even brighter color on the end, but I don't want everything to be that bright. This, yeah, I like it. I really enjoy the way this is turning out. I need to get my shit together again and get some music. I'm paying for Epidemic Sound, so not using it is absolutely super stupid, but oh well. Oh well. And yeah, I saw you asking about Blood Bowl. I think I played a game with Photron, and he kicked my ass. That's unfortunate. I'm not sure. In the league or the competition or whatever it's called, both me and Photron are grayed out because we have already played. So it's supposed to be you and White Wolf who play the next game. But I'm not sure if it's showing up on your end. And that game can just go suck ass with its intuitiveness. It's absolute. It's so difficult just to navigate and get stuff up, you know. I think the game itself is fun. Apart from me not knowing how to really play it. At the moment, I just want to punch people in the face, but that's not the best tactic, I think. So I just keep losing. I might have to check out some tactics, I guess. Maybe I won't. All right. If not, we can try to get the game in, maybe do a beer bowl. I was thinking either this weekend or doing it next Friday. Not tomorrow, but Friday. Well, next Friday. That mud is extra brown. What mud are you talking about? This one? That mud is extra, and shine means still wet. I'm not sure what you are talking about right now. If it's shiny, it's just reflecting from the light. It's not wet at all. It's completely dried. And it has been primed. It's usually I use I think it's the clay is black actually. Yeah, you can see the backside. It looks gray, but the clay is like dark gray black, and I primed it, so that's why it's all brown. But it is not wet. All right. The windows are still drying, so it is not fired clay. It's let me show you. It is air dried clay. Oh, let me see if I can't zoom in. It's by Søstrene Grene, which is a Danish company. Let's check it out. It is available in different countries though, and it is made in Spain apparently. So you can see it's in Danish, euros, Swedish, pounds, Norwegian, and is that Czech? I have asked that question before. I don't remember what currency it is. Oh, thank you, Jelly Moon. Of course, I forget that we have the great commands. Oh, Switzerland francs. Thank you, Demon Slayer. Thank you. Yes, and thank you very much, Jelly Moon, for rescuing me. I keep forgetting that I have actually prepared this show sometimes. Come on. Now I remember I have two more things that I want to dry brush. It's one of them is like a sign. I'm just going to put some wanted posters and stuff on it. And the other is this kind of like stocks thing. Where do you live, Demon Slayer, if you don't mind me asking? it may or may not be available where you live, this clay, but it's a cheap clay, or cheap-ish, I guess. And the good thing about this, it kind of cracks naturally when it's air drying, and you can also assist it by kind of making lines in the clay before it dries, and it will crack where the lines are. In the Polish Greece axis Eastern Europe, nice. I'm not sure if you can get to this air drying clay, but just get some cheap air drying clay and just fiddle around with it and see how it hardens and dries. That would be my suggestion. You didn't miss anything, Takash. I'm still zoomed in. I'm just dry brushing this post. Yes, it feels like actual clay. It's very nice to work with. You just add water, and it's a lot easier to kind of smoosh wherever you want it. I love working with it. It's very, very nice. It's cheap and it's easy to work with, and I think the results are really amazing. It is it's a secret, or not a secret, but it's a technique that I learned by MS Terrain Lab, which is one of the, at least in my opinion, one of the best Mordheim terrain builders out there. He makes a lot of really cool stuff. I think if I had to make a choice, I think I would put MS Terrain Lab and World of the Damned. I think that they are the two very best at making Mordheim terrain. They have different strengths and stuff, but they are both really, really talented. If you haven't checked them out, I really recommend doing so. World of the Damned City. I mean, he is doing, or he has been making like how-to videos on Instagram. They are very well put together. They are super organized and stuff. It's not like me, who is very chaotic. So there are better ways of doing stuff. So I recommend checking that out. I will try to imitate some World of the Damned building philosophy going forward. I hope I don't have to become the same as him, of course. I just want to improve some of the techniques, and add a little bit of myself. I think is the way to go. I don't want to copy anyone. I want to take what I like and add my own flair, or whatever you want to call it. But it's always nice when you have like free resources from talented people who share it for free. It's kind of stupid or almost arrogant not to at least check it out and see if there is something that you can learn from it to improve yourself and your own hobby stuff. That's how I see it anyway. And tomorrow I'm going out with work. We don't do that very often, so hopefully it should be a nice evening. I have plans early on Saturday morning though, so I don't want to get too intoxicated. don't really like getting drunk as much these days. I used to love it. It was one of my favorite activities was going out and drinking. Now I'm married. It doesn't have the same appeal. No. It was more fun when you could maybe chase women, all that kind of stuff. That life is it's long gone. Now all I am chasing is followers on Twitch and YouTube. That's my new goal. Sometimes I fantasize at work about what if I just quit and start doing this full time? Is it something that I might be able to turn into a business or like a living? That's really scary, you know. It's a leap of faith. I'm not sure if I'm ready to commit to it. But I would love to have like a studio slash kind of like a little store. I could sell old Warhammer minis and stuff, like old Blood Bowl minis, some epic 40k. And also have it be like a studio where I could make videos and content. Like I love this place. I'm so happy that I have it. It's not optimal for running anything, pretty much. But it is free of charge. So I am not going to complain. It's absolutely amazing, and I am super thankful. I need to make some more YouTube content though. Still working on my haul video. Which hopefully people will enjoy. It's a kind of a chill experience. I think I'm going to call it a chill haul, something like that. It's just me going over bags of stuff that I bought and talking about old minis. It's not very exciting in that aspect, but hopefully people will find it enjoyable. You never know what people might enjoy. Like just the idea of watching other people play video games. Like 30 years ago, 20 years ago, it would be almost preposterous. Would this be an acceptable place for a question of intensely nerdy deep dive lore, sir? Yeah, I will probably fail to answer, but Feel free to ask, of course, Tikash. I'm getting kind of scared. Why would you even have to ask? You are more than welcome to ask anything. I'm like an open book of grudges, you know. Oh, I am going to do the rest. I'm done with all of the wood dry brushing. You know when people get a tattoo of Chinese let's see. Let me see. You know when people get tattoo of Chinese characters to say fortune, but it ends up saying foreskin instead? Yes. That is, it's super amazing. I don't want that for my dwarf slayers. I'm seeing conflicting info on how the rune alphabet works, and ChatGPT isn't much help. I've seen single symbol for troll slayer, giant slayer, and dragon slayer, but not simply slayer, which I think should be Drenger. Say, can someone conclusively tell me how to write the dwarves word for slayer and dwarf runes? Well, that is, it's a little bit past my immediate knowledge. I do have I have the 4th edition dwarf book at home. I'm not sure if the answer is inside. But that it's a, but I'm not sure. When I imagine like Slayer tattoos, I'm not sure what they would tattoo. Would they tattoo Slayer? Or would they tattoo maybe like something about the shame or like demise? I'm not sure. But yeah, getting some cool tattoos and actually knowing what they mean is pretty dope, Tikash. I really like that, the commitment. Let's see, Henrik, I would say that if you lived in a larger country that belonged to the European Union 100%, it would be no problem. But since it's ridiculously expensive to ship to and from Norway to the rest of the world, I think it is much more difficult. But with an active YouTube, Twitch, and social media that also brings in money, it may be possible. But since Mordheim is not as big as it should be, it needs a lot of work. Oh yeah, you are talking about making a business? Yes, I know, just selling handcrafted terrain. It's a bit of a hassle from Norway. I totally agree. At the same time, I think I might actually underestimate what some people might be willing to pay for stuff, you know? Because there are some people that money is not that much of an issue. They will, if they can get like their dream table or whatever, they will just fork out the cash. But yes, if I lived in Denmark, it would be a whole lot easier, just with logistics, being a part of the European Union, and yeah, shipping is a lot more. It's a lot cheaper from Denmark to like continental Europe. But yes, it would absolutely have to be like a joint operation with getting some money from doing YouTube and Twitch, that kind of stuff. Spending a lot of time on it, of course. I would have to do a lot more work on it. Okay, here we have Jelly Moon. Not as quick a reply as usual, so it has been working in his CPU for quite some time. Drengi is the word for slayer according to Lexicanum. What sources do they cite? Do you know, Jelly? There is a lot of Warhammer fancy roleplay stuff out there. Which reminds me, I bought a lot of the fancy role-playing books digitally, and I kind of forgot about it, and I haven't checked it out. So I will have to do that, and maybe I can get some inspiration for some buildings and stuff. Yeah. I really like your commitment, Tikash. I would just draw some circles on them and call it a day. But yeah, maybe also make some, if you can find the words for like broken oath or something like that. Tikash, did you have a bonus question? Let's see. Also, someone talked me out of giving my second Slayer a little. No, that you have to do a literal Slayer tattoo. I didn't get the question. My apologies. Warhammer RPG on Discord. Well, I have already overcommitted with the Blood Bowl stuff. I did not envision Blood Bowl games taking like up to 2 hours to finish. So that. But yes, Warhammer Fantasy RPG. That would be absolutely amazing. If someone wants to lead the game, I would absolutely be up for joining, but I'm not leading. I'm not playing as a games master. The human AI strikes again. That is Jellymoon, you are the best. That is no hyperbole. It is simply facts. Sources are White Dwarf 152, UK Warhammer Armies Dwarf 6th edition. Well, amazing. Absolutely amazing. Now we have the answers as well. What a great little community. I love it. Now I'm going to add, hopefully this hasn't dried completely. No. Should be able to gather up a little bit of paint. I'm going to use this thinned out brown. Let's see. Oh, I think it's too brown. Needs a little bit more white to the mix. Let's see if we can't get it the way I want to. I want it to be kind of thin so it doesn't cover as well. I don't want it to be too opaque. Let's see, Takash, I've tried a few games of Vampire, one of D&D and one or two of Call of Cthulhu, but I could never get into how the mechanics interrupt the flow of the game. Should I give Warhammer RPG a try, and how likely is it to hit different for me? I really don't know how. I haven't ever played the Warhammer Fantasy RPGs. They have just always been on like my wish list of stuff to do. But I do have like a very specific hopes for how the game would turn out. I really enjoy playing like low fantasy games where you kind of just play. You don't play like necessarily like giant heroes that are amazing. I like playing some bumfucks, like a rat catcher and maybe a city guard, not like amazing characters that you kind of just have to scrape by with regular gear. etc. Oh, of course, you need to get stronger eventually, but I really like the low fantasy, yeah, playing some low characters, I guess. That's how I want to play a Warhammer Fantasy. Should I start working on my Brian Blessed impression just in case? I don't know who Brian Blessed is, but I will just say yes, by default. Just in case. I kind of want to play like a Mordheim-ish version of Warhammer RPG, I guess. Like, not really people with the most noble of causes. That's what I enjoy. I enjoy more anti-heroes. Yeah, people with the vices. Yeah, I want to play a rat catcher, is what I'm trying to say. Oh no, I'm getting yellow cards. What did I do wrong? He voices Gotrek in Total Warhammer and the loud dude from Flash Gordon. Oh, well. You see, I'm just a shitter. You know, I don't know anything. I'm just painting my clay wall here. Leave me alone, please. But yeah, if anyone wants to DM a Warhammer Fantasy role-playing game, I would try to do a session or two to see how it is. I think would be fun, you know. Please don't unfollow White Wolf. We are. I need you here. Who else is going to clip me and fool me into thinking that I'm muted, which was very, very rude of you, by the way. Maybe I don't need you around anyway when I think of it, White Wolf. That was really terribly done. I felt so bad. His voice starts at 11, okay. Well, I think you could do that, Tikash. You have the equipment, you have the pipes. As you can see, these walls are just amazing. They are exactly how I wanted them to be. I am feeling good about myself. I don't care that people trick me. That's just flim-flam. And anyone could have fallen for the good old "you are muted" trick. I do not I do not feel foolish at all. I'll just keep on painting and ignoring my shame. I am indeed very generous with you, Takash. That is true. But I have so much to spare, you know? I have so much in life. I have 2 walls. I have a wagon, you know? I have... Yes, everything is turning up Mordheim. No, Bordheim. Jesus, I forget my own channel's name. What I need some suggestions to what you guys want to see next week, because I can't just be making this carry case, even though it's a fun enough project, I guess. But I really want to get into some terrain building again. If you guys want me to do Necromunda, I kind of need a little bit of time to just gather bits and some inspiration, I think. If you guys have like inspiration for what would be cool Necromunda terrain, please feel free to share it in the Discord, because I just have like my own vague idea of what Necromunda is like. I will try to educate myself, but usually I just say that and I forget about it altogether. Or sometimes Jellymoon sends me the link and I forget to click it. You know, I make a mental note, check this out tomorrow. Then tomorrow comes and it has its own set of problems and stuff that I need to do. I feel like I'm constantly like -5 hours every day that I would need to catch up. And I know that it's not true. I know that I don't have any less time than anyone else. I feel like I have so much stuff that I want to do or should do. I just never get around to. I will make Brian Blessed my top priority. Yes, that is my attitude, my Nina Simone attitude to Kosh. Let's see. Should I just brighten up my walls? I think I should. Oh, I already have some white here. Never mind. Why not make some scattered terrain, like a beautiful little gallows? Yeah, maybe a gallows would be nice. Maybe make some trees. Maybe make a gallows tree, something like that. Up. Fucking words. Words are hard. God damn it. Yeah, scatter terrain. If you have other suggestions for scatter terrain, I am all ears. Let's see. Jellymoon, you need to have a good GM. If the GM is shit, the game will be shit too. Yes, I absolutely agree. The games master, the dungeon master is pretty much key. Without him leading a good adventure, you are pretty much screwed, in my opinion. I was spoiled in the first couple of Dungeons and Dragons games I played. We had what I at least think was a very good dungeon master, especially for his age. And pretty much every other game that I played later on in life, it wasn't as good because people it is hard to be a good games master, I guess. Maybe in our world there lives a happy little gallows, and let's put a stockade next to it, because I believe everybody deserves a friend. Yes, let's try to make a chill. Next week is maybe I will make something a bit spooky, some spooky terrain. Is that for the Halloween season? Maybe do some graveyard stuff. I'm not sure. Okay, these walls will be kind of bright. I think that should be all right anyway. Won't be that bright when it dries. Just have to make myself remember that. Remember. Just gotta remember. Like so. Schmack, schmack, schmack. Just dabbing a little bit of paint here and there. I know that in the right circumstances, without power playing, and just Warhammer Fantasy could be a really nice experience. And I do want to experience it at some point. I just don't know how. I don't really trust in like role-playing guys. There's so many that just wants to power play and min-max, and I really don't get the appeal of min-maxing in a player-driven game. You know, it's if you are fighting a computer, I can kind of get it. You know, even though it's not super exciting. As soon as you get like everything to you're the best at everything in the game, it's not much more fun, you know. Now I got like a sudden craving for like a Mordheim RPG. I think that would be absolutely insane. Like a pen and paper RPG set in Mordheim would be amazing. But also like instead of the skirmish game, you would have like a Witcher kind of RPG set in Mordheim, just exploring the city. I think that could be absolutely glorious. It's just such a nice setting. Like, I already love the Warhammer world, but with some added Mordheim, it would be the chef's kiss. A guillotine would be also a beautiful little scattered terrain detail. Yeah. Maybe some, that's... I think I do have some like chains, some links and stuff. I'll have to maybe do some inventory this weekend. I really want to do something on Sunday, but I might have to prioritize getting some YouTube videos done, because I really want to get it out there. You have several more options for exploring in the post-battle sequence: shrine, graveyard, catacombs, etc. You could build one for each option, just to have it as a fun display while exploring, and also nice if you can use each crafted exploration option as a board piece. Then there's all the magic effects to be created, like Praise of Tal for your Jarl's burgers. Yes. Okay. You have to kick my ass so I don't forget this. But my plan for the Ostlander warband is I'm going to buy some like what you call them, not fake, like replica teeth. I want to buy some replica like resin teeth, and I want to kind of stain them so they look old and weathered. And I want to bring them along in my dice bag and use them as like wound counters and stuff like that. I think it's going to be perfect for like the Ostlanders. They are like kind of Tal worshippers, so they will of course be Tal's teeth, which is one of the things they say in Warhammer Online. I'm not going to kill a bird. I don't want to kill a bird. I want to have teeth. I want to have teeth, and maybe some other bones. And I want to consult the teeth or consult the bones. You know. So if I don't know if I should charge or hide, I will just shake the teeth and throw them into my dice tray and see what the teeth tell me. You know, it's going to be a marvelous. It's going to be a great time. Now we have the walls done. I will let them dry. I think I might add just a little bit more rust to make it pop, you know. I'm not killing a cat either, Jelly Moon. I'm actually very fond of animals. By the way, I have found another supplier of the Comet that will be on your rulebook, and since my friend can't give me the price or know when he can do the job, I think that is the best and fastest solution. Amazing, Henrik. I was thinking about the book just earlier this week. So I'm still very excited about it, but I didn't want to pester you with it anymore, you know. I'm not going to Kristiansand Små Dyrklinikk to get my free stuff. I'm not going to ask them for animal cadavers. Maybe I will just buy half a chicken and eat it and clean the bones. That is one way of doing it. Now, you will have to excuse me because I am going to get my rattle can. Jelly Moon is not gledelige nyheter. Gledelige nyheter means happy news. And Jelly Moon, he is not, he is bad news. He's a bad boy. Why are you yellow carding? Oh, Henrik is yellow carding Jelly Moon. I can't read. I can't read. Okay, be right back. All right, people, I am back. Just going to plump this down like so. And this is the rattle can. It is raw umber. I am going to end the stream a little bit earlier today, because I'm kind of out of stuff to do. And also I need to do some stuff at home. I'm not going to kill any animals if any of you were worried about that. I love animals, and I don't really enjoy killing them, or I don't kill them either. I don't kill animals, and if I did, I would not enjoy it. Whew. I dodged that one. Let's do some rattling. I think I will prime this, and yeah, I think I will call it pretty much after that. Just going to yeah, tidy up and do some stuff here. I'm not sure how the metal is going to take the spray paint. That's fine. Oh, there's actually a bit here. Of course you are clipping, you goddamn maniac white wolf. Oh, shit. The pizza box is going nuts. All right. I'm not sure if this is great or not. I think it's great. Yeah. I will also prime this bastard here. I'll just make it stick like so. Gotta rattle it a little bit. And there we go. That should be it. Today was a bit of a weird stream. Didn't have much planned. Just wanted to get my wagon done and also get a little bit more stuff done on this. I think it's going to look decent when I'm done with it. It's not going to be a masterpiece, but I don't think it is. It doesn't have to be necessarily a masterpiece, to be completely honest. I might do a last layer of paint on the walls. Let's see. So of course now it looks like a sewer because it's just paint. But I'm going to make like a cobblestone pattern here, and we will have the different figures going around. Let's see if I can't turn off the light. Oh, there is the other light, but it is shining in there. So I think it's going to be a fun little piece when I get it the way I want to get it. And there will also be like the stocks and like the sign, just to spruce things up a little bit. Now, I don't want to leave before Takash is back, but I also really need to go for a tiny bathroom break. So while we wait for this to dry, I will just do a quick be right back, and I will finish the stream by painting these walls. All right. Prepare for legs. I want to see legs for days in the chat, because I am leaving. Hello, hello, my beauties. We are once again back. Thank you for all the legs in chat. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to set this aside for a quick moment. And then we will finish these bastards. And when I'm done with the walls, I will end the stream. And yeah, just do some stuff. Sorry, I just got distracted by some stuff on my computer. That's... oh, what the... My apologies. Let's see. These walls, they don't really have to look all that spectacular, but I just want to have them be a little bit brighter. Just trying to do a mix here. I think this might be it. It is quite bright. I don't want to go outside. I don't want to drive in the rain. It's just so annoying. Now let's... oh, it's not that bright. Let's see. I think we should be fine. Just adding layers will make it brighter. I think that's maybe the way we should go in this case. Yeah, sometimes I like driving in the rain, but it's the visibility that just annoys me. Because all the lights are so goddamn bright. And I'm not wearing these glasses because I want to look like Bono from U2. It's because my eyes are kind of sensitive to light, so bright lights are not good for the good old Mordheim. And everything is so reflected and stuff. I don't really struggle with it. I just prefer driving when it's nice and dry and a quiet summer evening, I guess. Just too much coverage on this part. Very easy. You can just dab it with some kjøkkenpapir, also known as paper towels. Yeah, I kind of have gizmo eyes, I guess. Boren und der Club of Gore. I'm not familiar with that, Vikash. You might have to yellow card me for like the 7th time this stream. My stock is plummeting in Tekashi's eyes. Which is a terrible shame. I'm doing my best. It's very nice when you realize just how gentle you can be with the brush. You barely have to touch the brush to the walls. It's something that I just recently realized, how gentle you can be with the brush. And it gives you a lot of control and just lovely. I really want to work on my painting again. All right, I think that's it. Mr. Robot, is that the one with the guy who played Freddie Mercury? Mr. Robot, or am I mixing two shows? I think I started watching. I think I watched the first season, and I remember it being actually kind of good. I'm not sure why I didn't continue watching it. Maybe it didn't have a second season at the time. I'm not sure if there's a second season now, to be honest. So. From my recollection, it was actually kind of good. But it's... let's see. All right. So now we have something. We have this piece of crap. Yeah. I am kind of feeling it. If I'm being absolutely honest, I'm kind of feeling the carry case. I know it doesn't look like much at the moment. But I think it's going to be a fun little thing. It's going to be I hope it's going to have like a nice effect with one of the boxes having like a cityscape and the other one having like a more rural, naturey kind of vibe. That's a word I should say more often, by the way. Rural. It's perfect for my great pronunciation. Oh, it has 4 seasons. All right. The sad thing about Mr. Robot is I saw both Major Twists in season 1 coming from a mile off, so I gave up on it. I can't really remember if I remember any twists. I can't help but feel like the wagon roof could use a bit more spicing up here and there to break things up. Yes, I do agree, but I'm not sure if I can. Like, if you have like this verdigris, there shouldn't be like rust, because it doesn't rust, you know. That's the issue with you can't combine the verdigris with rust. Or am I wrong? Am I mistaken? I thought that the brass didn't rust That might be the stupidest thing I've ever said, and that with some fierce competition, mind you. All right, okay. Yeah, you might be right. Maybe we should add something to the roof. I kind of like the verdigris effect. I don't mind. I think it looks pretty decent. I didn't spend too much time on it, so I got some value for my time. Maybe some impromptu anti-leak crossed planks here and there. Yeah. All right. I don't hate those ideas. Some planks. The bald spot that it should be wood underneath. I kind of forgot to paint it, so I will need to go back and fix that. And I will make some maybe some cross beams. That might be a good idea. Maybe even add a little bit of moss and maybe some vegetation to the roof. Could that be a cool idea? And I don't think stuff really grows on brass because it's kind of, yeah, I should maybe put some leaves on. Maybe that's maybe that's the solution, because if I'm not mistaken, stuff doesn't really stick to brass. I can't ever remember seeing like bronze or bronze stuff having like stuff on it. But leaves will get stuck on it no matter what, because leaves are just they are just plants and they are like they stick to everything, you know. Okay, I will have to think about it. Maybe we will do some a scattering of leaves to kind of tie it in with everything else. Of course, I will go on a cat murdering spree and bring lots of cat's teeth next time. If I'm not mistaken, I think bronze has some kind of like antibacterial stuff to it. I think it's just it's not plants and stuff don't like brass, if I am not mistaken. Don't forget the cat cam we talked about. Yes, I will, but I don't have a cat with me here. But maybe I should just film a random cat, perhaps. Many great suggestions. Stuck arrows. Yes, I just saw some. I will go grab them and make it ready for the next stream. Be right back. All right, homies. Yeah, stuck arrows. I like it. Maybe I have the giant sprue here. Lots of arrows to use. There is also a trampled or flattened goblin or snotlin, perhaps. Maybe I can use one of those under the wheels. That's actually not a terrible idea, if you ask me. Let's see. Oh, there's like a tiny... I'm not sure if I can use that on the other side for the plants and stuff. All right. And I do think I might want to add maybe the cow. Could we add a cow to one of the walls or somewhere? Yes, trampled greenskin under one of the wheels. Maybe attach one of the cows. I don't hate that. There are also some other bits, like just a metal. Yeah. Oh, there is also a goat here. I didn't know that the giant came with a goat. A tiny little, not a lamb, but what's the name of a goat child? Let's just call it that, goat child. And there is even a tiny little bird. Oh, we can add a tiny little bird on top here. That will add some colors. What's a cow doing up on a wall? Well, you are selling the cow, you know? I don't know. I'm just thinking of stuff here. But maybe the goat, maybe a goat child. Yeah. Oh, okay, so we might have some more fun with the wagon. I was ready to call it done, but you have voted against. Now I will need to leave now, so I'm bidding you farewell. I will just go turn on the lights and stuff. So if you want to say your goodbyes, now is the time. Thank you so much for stopping by, as always. I really appreciate it. I will try to, what do you call it, plan something for next week. So it's not just totally random. But yeah, some scatter terrain might be cool, and some spooky stuff, because it's spooky season. And maybe some more, a little bit more carry case stuff, who knows. Now I will go close up shop, and I will close the stream in a few minutes. All right, my beauties, thank you so much for stopping by, and see you in the next one. Oh, I'm so sorry, Goose. I'm just closing the stream. Now I feel bad. Thank you for stopping by, at least. I'm sorry I couldn't stay longer. It's a bit shorter stream today. We've been building. Well, just doing some painting on the wagon and building my carry case. Yes, super. I will be at least Tuesday and Thursday next week will be streams, and I will try to stream this weekend. I just need to find some stuff to build. I am all out of projects at the moment, but it won't be long, and we will be back to prime time churning out stuff. Okay, take care, bye.